Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Shermaine, aka Tim McGinnis, coming at y'all with some Halo 2 anniversary from the MCC. But this is going to be a Halo 5 Guardians video. A article dropped not too long ago, a few days ago, I believe, in Game Informer from 343, and it has a lot of details in it. It was very substantial, and I like that. And it goes back to what I've been saying about transparency in game development, especially with a developmental team like 343. And considering we are at a pivotal point in the Halo franchise, in my eyes, this is something that's good. You know, feed us little bits of information, keep everybody happy, and just let us know what's going on. And the fact that they went ahead and did this, I applaud them for that. I think they need to do at least one more, or one or two more. If not showcase something at E3, then I would consider that as, you know, a article itself to just show us, you know, the progress of the game. So I'm glad that they went ahead and did this. And I pulled some bits of information. I want to talk about the maps. That's what I'm going to talk about for the majority of the video. But I'm going to go ahead and go through some of the smaller stuff first. I think most of the maps, I believe, will have interactables to a certain degree. They're not anything, you know, anything huge. You know, small things that'll maybe open up a new path or make a path easier, or you know, change something. And it was kind of what is the word? Not hinted at, but it was described as the really good players, you know, the more advanced players are going to really take advantage of that. So, you know, expect those to be kind of game changing in a way. You know, who knows? A new map, Fathom, they have some details on that. It's really interesting backstory. And the thing I like about it is it's underwater. It's in a facility underwater, but it's underwater. Like, that's pretty tight. I would like to just go in a like a custom game and just look at the water and see if there's any like cool shit like swimming by. That's pretty cool to me. A new game mode will be coming out. It's supposed to incorporate all aspects of the Halo sandbox. That's a fucking daunting task and a huge claim. And they've been apparently working on this mode for 3 years now. Damn. So I'm really intrigued by this. It's gonna be objective based, but there's gonna be a lot to it. Maybe has to do with like capturing a flag, getting a lot of kills, maybe an oddball, planting a bomb all at the same time. And I would probably assume this would be maybe like a big team battle type of game, probably. If you're going to include everything, so slaying and objective base, 4v4, I don't think that would fit. With something that's supposed to incorporate everything in the Halo multiplayer, I think a big team battle type of deal would fit a lot more. Just from the impression that I'm getting. There's been a change to the map Empire. On both sides of the map, there's like a hallway. There's a hallway. And if you guys remember, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, one of the staircases, you have to forgive me because I couldn't necessarily figure out if both of them have been removed, but there's two staircases that you can access from like ground floor that'll get you into the hallway, and there's another staircase that'll lead you up to the top. I don't know if both of them have been removed, but the top one has been, or the bottom one has been for sure. So you'll have to jump up to climb to that top position, and then I think the other staircase is either gone or it's just there. Even if it is still there, it doesn't matter because it's such a small gap. Like, you could jump up, it's nothing. But that's been changed for sure. Now, big thing right here: 20 maps at launch. 20 maps at launch, at the bare minimum, 20 maps at launch. And here's a +1 in my book. More than 15 maps will be released by June of 2016 as free DLC. Give them a hand clap. Clap, clap, clap. Good on you. That's great. More and more developmental teams need to continue to follow this trend of free DLC. When you release DLC like that, that's free, completely free, you're going to be, you know, your player base is going to be more enticed to actually purchase something that does cost, you know, money. You know what I mean? That's really good. I applaud them for that. That's noble. However, here's my asterisk. Here's my personal asterisk. During the beta, there was 2 maps that got, you know, thrown in there. I think like the second week, and that was Eden and Regret, because it was Empire and Truth. Then it got remixed to Eden and Regret. I thought those maps were awful. I thought they were terrible. I thought they had no flow. They were not something that appealed to me whatsoever. Here's the asterisk. 20 maps at launch, 15 free DLC. That's great. How many of these are going to be remixes? There was another map, Pegasus, I do believe that's what it was called. It was a Forge map, but hell, at least it was its own map. Like I've said before, if you take an L, you slap it on. You just slap the L right there. Make an L with your index finger and your thumb. You make an L. Okay. Now turn that L around. It's still an L. Okay. Now point the L down. It's still an L. Turn it to the right. Make the gun sign, you know, like a little pistol or whatever. It's still an L. These remixes have no substance to them, in my opinion and in my eyes. I don't like them. They're unoriginal. If you take the L and fucking flip it however you want and just change its position, it's still a fucking L. It's still the same map, except fucked up, really. Whereas like Truth and Regret, or no. Excuse me, Truth and Empire, they were awesome. They were great. They were small, concise. They flowed really well. They were really, really good maps. But Eden and fucking Regret, whichever the fucking one it is called, they were terrible in my opinion. I did not like that. I do not like remix maps, and that's my asterisk with the maps. With 20 at launch and 15 free DLC, how many of those are going to be remixes? So guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. 20 maps at launch, 15 free DLC, a new game mode that's supposed to incorporate all of the Halo sandbox, Empire Change, and Fathom. New map. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.